Well, check this out. When the phone's ringing at Mark's workshop, you can see Adam's phone number. So how did I get rid of that number there displayed there? Check this out now. Look at that. No number. Here is an example of color grading done. So that's raw footage, what I had off the camera, and the lighting in the office changes the colors again of skin and everything else. So this is now after I've color graded it. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Completely natural, and look at that difference. Friggin' awesome. Alright, so remember this cut, the scene where you can see the camera here, the camera head on the balcony. I want to get rid of that one that's above the rail. We'll see how that goes. Like, I already prepared it. So I've cut the scenes out where Jacob leans out through the door just so we can see more of this footage, and where Tommy comes out the door. So let's play it, and I'll be toggling it on and off, finished product and with the way it looks now. So let's start one now.
Can I speak with your dad if his hands aren't tied up? Or if he's not under a car?
Now, you can see it started to appear right near the end, but that doesn't matter because that's the camera movement. I can make it track it, but there's no need because I've checked with the scenes that are there. The cut actually just comes in time. So let's do another one with the actual cuts, and you'll see that you won't notice any of that. Alright, let's go. Starting now.
Can I speak with your dad if his hands aren't tied up? Or if he's not under a car?
There you go. Perfect. And I'm thinking now of doing ones in between the rails. The OCD is kicking in.
Show the rail screen.
Yeah,
so we know what we're talking about.
So the legs through the rails there, at least the upper part above that heater. Maybe even down the bottom. Now I'm getting a bit too fussy.
Get rid of the table too while you're at it.
Alright, there's another thing I had to change. The final product with all the fine tuning will be done afterwards and will be uploaded on the main channel. But like, there was something with that last video that I didn't like, especially in this scene after Jacob leans out through the door talking to Dan. Just the cuts there weren't right, so I'll explain why. This is now the video on the YouTube channel. So he comes out the door. Tommy. See where he just put his hand down? Like it was just too much. Like where the first part where he just leans his hand down is fine, but not all the way. It was just too much of a gap. See that section? And then the cut to Dan looking straight at him, something was like not right. It didn't look seamless, all right? So if I go back now from there,
it better be something wrong.
That scene just didn't look right to me, just the cuts and the transitions, because all of a sudden Dan is looking at him. So what I did was I went back to the editor and I edited a piece. So after Jacob leans out through the door, I got a piece where Dan is under a car and looks at Jacob. Then there's a POV looking at Jacob. And then I also trimmed the section where after his hand goes to that first position. And also just before Dan starts talking back, I got rid of a couple of frames there. It was a bit too much of a gap. So let's play that and see now what it looks like.
That's your boyfriend, Tommy. It better be something wrong.
Now that's much more seamless and it just looks right now. Before it was just eating me every time I watched that video. Now that you know this, when you watch the original video on the YouTube channel that I've uploaded, you will notice that there's something wrong. just another minor detail that I've come across, the thump in the head. All right, so I had to increase that. It wasn't that you couldn't hear it much on the YouTube video. So I've just increased that and watch now. Better. Yeah, you can hear the thump.
Yeah.
But Mark just can't let go of the spanners. Let's make a song out of this. I've also changed the scene where Dan is talking to Tommy on the phone when he hangs up just before the intro. I feel that there was not enough pause left, so to give the time for reflection, because Tommy is in a bad shape or bad state, and so Dan thinks about this guy's going through a lot, which is going to be later revealed when they meet up. But yeah, I felt like there was not enough pause, so I found another clip and I've inserted it into it to make that a little bit longer before the intro, before the fade in or fade out. So let's have a look at the original, just so we remind ourselves what the original clip on YouTube looks like.
Alright, quite.
All right, so that's that. Now, the edited version has now a second cut in there. Let's have a look.
Alright, quite.
And see, he's thinking, like there's a longer pause there, a longer gap, just enough to give that perception of him thinking about it. So I will update that in the video for the final release. Your phone is on the ear. And action.
Hey man, how you going?
You were supposed to start getting up slowly. So before you even say it, you start getting up, then you go, hey man, how you going? And your head is probably somewhere here. Alright, let's redo that. And action.
Hey man, how you going? It's
Cut. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm saying it's me, Tommy.
It's me, it's Tommy. Can't you recognise my voice? But by the time you say all that, you already grabbed the handle
and started sliding.
and started sliding. That's right. One second. Oh, yeah. But you know now what's going on.
Yep.
Okay, camera rolling. Sound is on. And action.
It's me, Tommy. Can you recognise my voice?
Cut. Right. Action.
Hello, Jacob speaking. Good, thanks. Who's this? I can now. Sorry, man.
Is that it now? Alright, cut.
Come on, him
So what are you going to do? What's your body language? Show me.
It's just gonna...
Yeah, but be like more hurried, yeah, but do a few times.
Keep going, like, just yeah, that's it.
Action. Cut. And action. No, you're not doing the same scene. Your hand is on the phone.
Idiot.
Rolling. Sound is on. Your phone is on the E. And action.
Hey man, how you going?
You were supposed to start getting up slowly. So before you even say it, you start getting up, then you go, hey man, how you going? And your head is probably somewhere here.
This is where Adam stuffs up the line completely.
Is your dad there? Can I speak with him, please?
I wasn't even leaning on the rail.
Can I speak with your dad, please? If he's not, no, I'm just going to do that again. I think I was too close to that camera. Freaking spider web.
And action. Wait for the birds. Birds just out of nowhere. Like, come on, shut up, guys.
Not yet. Go the kookaburras. Hey Dan, what are you up to? Just wanted to see if you...
No, cut.
Yeah! You had to take off, man.
Boat now.
I heard it running, I'm like, oh, quick.
Alright, let's do it before it takes off.
Action.
Hello, Jacob speaking. Yeah, thanks, who's this? Forgot the last line.
Right on my bit of paper on the wall.
Hey, you know what? Put your phone down there and read it.
What if I talk
It's on the ground, you can't see it.
Hello, Jacob speaking. Good, thanks, who's this? I can now. Oh, my phone screen went dark.
Action.
Cut.
And action.
Hello, who's this?
Redo it.
Yeah.
Action.
Cut.
Action.
Far out, it better be something important. I looked away.
Action.
Far out, it better be something important. I was lost, man. I didn't even know where I was.
Oh man, this see how it happens. Everything is like whatever you can remember, he does it.
It's gone.
That's so awesome.
Action.
Far out, it better be something important. Oh! Damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Said that.